Good Thursday morning and welcome to the Coffee with Craig's CRE Morning News Show. We're here at the New Work offices, of course, at our Europa Properties office studio. And again, today we have our editor-in-chief, Winston Norman. Winston, welcome to the show.
Good morning, Craig.
Tell us some of the highlights and the news it's on the EuropaProperty.com website. And for those of you that have subscribed to it already, you may already know the news, but here's some interesting highlights coming up.
Yeah, today we'll start off with we'll start in Poland
okay.
and Cavatina, the office developer.
Oh, okay. They're always doing some big projects.
Yeah, they've announced they've started construction of two new office developments, one in Gdansk and one in Krakow.
Okay.
According to Cavatina's vice president, these are multi-stage projects located in the largest and most promising regional cities in Poland. And what they've noticed that, due to the pandemic, that development is reducing.
Okay.
But what they're hoping is that in the regional markets, that service centres and IT companies, the demand will come back. And they're going to be ready to exploit this demand with their new developments online in Krakow and Gdansk.
Right, the shared services and that business is always growing, especially with IT and the development of software to companies also developing and taking more space.
Yeah, these are multi-stage developments. The one in Gdansk is going to be 8 buildings when fully complete.
Oh wow! Okay.
And the one in Krakow will be 4 buildings when fully built out. So yeah, a lot of space coming onto the market.
Cavatina, they're one of the premier developers at Krakow, and good to see they're doing more.
Yeah, one of our pure developers, and have been very busy lately.
Excellent. Yeah.
Moving on, we have some residential news from Prague.
Oh, okay.
Where Horizon, a development company, has announced the sale of all the flats in its second stage of the Rezidence Camovka.
Wow, so they're 100% sold already.
Yep, that was 148 flats secured by new owners, and
wow, so some excellent news out of residential.
Yeah, and in October they will start developing the buildings.
Oh, okay, great.
So they've actually managed to
sold them off plan.
Yeah, sold them off plan. And according to Yishay Furum, the CEO of Horizon Group, the buildings have all got BREEAM, and the BREEAM accreditors really liked the location, the sustainable solutions, the modern security measures. They say it's a perfect choice, and they're really pleased with this development and gave it the BREEAM certificate.
Excellent.
And in the next phase, there will be 400 new flats, and they will be building 15 new buildings in total. Wow!
So big project.
Big project in Prague. To the retail market, and NEINVER has announced that it's reached agreements with 98% of its tenants through the first lockdown.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah, and now it's gone back into negotiations for the second lockdown that occurred in quarter 4. And so what it's saying is that, what they're saying is that this high percentage of they got a 98% lease portfolio, and they're saying that it's a good sign of their business's resilience and the robustness of their tenants.
Well, NEINVER, I mean, it sounds like they're working more as partners with their looks like they're working more as partners with their tenants than just pay the rent or get out. Yeah, it seems like with that kind of numbers, they're really working with a lot of these retailers.
Yeah, I think in the last year, this is a good sign to show that developers and tenants can actually work together to find some solutions to the difficult period that we're going through. 1,500 lease agreements were signed in 2020, and they had 1,260 rent negotiations. So
wow, busy
time for their team. Yeah.
Okay, great.
And according to Carlos Gonzalez, the NEINVER's managing director, he says since the onset of the pandemic, they've approached their tenant situation on a case-by-case basis, offering them flexible individual solutions regarding rent relief.
Well, it sounds like they're leading edge and shopping center ownership to keep everybody alive and busy and in business.
Yeah,
great.
It's good news.
All right.
Moving on, we have a new appointment at the EBRD.
Okay.
They've appointed Harry Boyd-Carpenter, Managing Director of Green Economy and Climate Action. This is a new 5-year strategy adopted by EBRD, supporting the transition to a green, low-carbon economy. and Mr. Boyd-Carpenter will be responsible for coordinating the green economy work and climate action agenda of the bank, contributing to further shaping of the future of the EBRD's green economy transition approach.
Excellent.
Well, it'll be great.
Yeah, it is a lot. Well, it'll be good to hear be good to see in the future what EBRD really what they're accomplishing, what kind of projects they're funding. So good, interesting new position there.
Yeah, and it's going along with a lot of news lately with this, these new green strategies that are being introduced throughout the industry.
Okay, great.
Okay, and finally for today we have some news from the logistics market where Electrolux has renewed their lease with MLP Group, a warehouse near Warsaw.
Okay.
They're taking an extra 23,000 square meters. And Electrolux, the housing appliance company.
Sure.
They do stuff like Zanussi, AEG. And according to Tomasz Pietrzak from LPP Group, he says that this new location is very, very attractive, close to the city centre, the city of Warsaw, and it's going to be a great advantage for the company and their tenants with last mile logistics and that type of thing.
Yeah, great. Well, MLP has been obviously also one of the leading players in logistics. So great to see that they've renewed a lease as well, and been expanding.
Yeah, and it shows around Warsaw, all the developers are picking plots, developing land, and it's a good sign. A good sign for the attractiveness of the Warsaw market.
Excellent, great. Anything else for today?
That's it for today.
Okay, great. Well, check out the website for more information. Next week, Thursday, we have our retail awards and marketplace forum. So definitely stay tuned for that, and sign up at our website, your retailawards.eu. And as you can see on the screen behind us, this is our app for our networking app. So you get it on the phone, and you can network with all the other attendees at the event, even before the event starts. So it's a great opportunity to really kind of get in touch with people that maybe you didn't have before or you just haven't seen for a while. So next week is Retail Awards, sign up for that. And then our SCE Awards, which we'll talk a bit more in our next shows, is Southeastern Europe Awards, which is April 7th and 8th. It's going great. That whole region, Romania, Bulgaria, is really expanding, and the investment numbers are trending up this year, so very good. And the rest of you, everybody, have a great day, have a great week. Friday night, we're doing our Bingo with Brian. Great hits from the 80s and rock from the 80s thing, so exciting stuff, 7 p.m. Bring your wine or your favorite drink, and it's probably the most fun Zoom call you'll ever be on. And coming up is right now we've got a special guest today, which is Bruno Lambrecht from CFE. They've been 25 years on the market. We're going to have Bruno join us now, and he's building Mihaela, which is a very fun place to go, and it's going to be one next to Warsaw. So we'll invite him, and we'll see him in just a second. Good Thursday morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Coffee with Craig show. We have a special edition today and a very special guest, which is Bruno Lambrecht, from a general manager of CFE Polska, which really is my favorite Belgian construction and development company operating in Poland for over 25 years now. So Bruno, welcome to the show. Great to have you.
Thank you, Greg, for the invitation. Happy to be here.
Well, it's great to have you. And tell us a little bit about, let's get right into kind of CFE, what you're doing there. And I know you have a great project with this Mihaela that you're building close to Warsaw. So tell us a little bit about Mihaela for the people that don't know what it is yet.
Yeah, we have a lot of great projects, and indeed, Mihaela, it's a kind of a special project. Yeah, for Mihaela, it's a theme park. Yeah, we built it one Mihaela in Cavatina, close to Poznan.
Right, yeah? And I heard that was a huge success from the beginning. Yeah,
yeah, it's a huge success, and in fact, now we just started a few weeks ago. In fact, to build Mihaela in Warsaw, more precisely in Góraźka.
Excellent.
Yeah, the southeast of Warsaw.